Coming up in this video, are the ghosts of South Wales miners trying to speak with us? Who is the ghost in the photograph? And can we get the figures appearing on the Microsoft Kinect camera to interact with us? Can I ask who we're speaking to, please?
According to any spirits who reside in this space to come.
Say colliery then.
Or was it corporate? Yeah, I think it was called. Can you come forward and speak to us, please? According to the spirits who reside in this property, that are part of this land. Spirits that want to communicate with us.
Problems here. This footage was taken from a house investigation near the Penalta pit site in the South Wales valleys. Apparitions would be seen around the house, strange footsteps would patrol the hallways, objects would be thrown of their own accord, and a range of other terrifying activity was reported. From the session, we believe a mixture of good and bad spirits were present in the house and had a story to tell, seemingly surrounding the 1984 miners' strike, eventually resulting in the closure of several mines in the end of the coal industry in Wales.
It was sort of like an overview. The case for the family was very, very dramatic and really needed us to investigate. Like evidence-wise, there wasn't as much as you would expect, which is sometimes the case. One of our investigators, Martin, was doing the ghost box, and he stood up, he took some photos, and he took this photo, and this thing was looking, it was the most bizarre thing, and it was looking. And as you know, with most like Samsungs, if you've got photos, they go in a recycling bin, and it gives you like 15 days before you actually delete them, if you put it in there. Now this photo was erased from the phone, just erased. It was gone. It was the start of us investigating, and I remember that face as sort of etched in my mind, but we didn't get anything else like that on that case, except for weird reflections, which I can remember was strange, because there was a lot of like different sort of reflective surfaces on this case, which I have gone through my photos, which for some reason I'm finding bizarre that they're not on there. The case was, yeah, it was quite a big deal.
This session also seemingly verifies the ghost appearing in the picture. Listen to these responses.
See the eyes and her nose?
Oh, yeah.
I just
Just posed in the picture. Just posed in the picture.
Is that what I said?
But
Yeah.
it did. She said a post.
Oh, yeah. Just posed in the picture. In the last video, we asked your thoughts about the figure caught by the Kinect device as we entered one of the bedrooms. Is this a glitch or an apparition?
I noticed it a couple of times mapping things that weren't figures. It would do it in such a way, right, as the figure would be still. But in that case, I mean, we did on numerous occasions pick up these figures, and we had interaction. It's very hard to determine when you have just sort of like a quick, like that one. It was almost like it was so quick. It was like you didn't, did you spot it? You can only sort of determine it through what you know about the case, any other evidence you have, and what your findings have been up until that point. But for that, yeah, it is very quick, and it does appear to map something.
Would you like to play around with this wardrobe in this bedroom? Are you next to the wardrobe? Can you show yourself?
There is much controversy over whether the device is picking up on spirit activity. One of the things we try and do to verify this is not the device and is an entity present is look for interaction.
Next to the wardrobe as well. That's the actual cupboard. Okay, thanks for that. Can you move away from the... Can you move closer to the wardrobe? Can you do that for us? Can you touch the wardrobe? Lean across and touch the wardrobe. Okay, thank you for that.
Thank you.
We don't mean you any harm. We're just here to communicate with you and find some answers off you. Do you belong to the furniture? Is that why you're here? That was what I asked for.
Yeah, it was pretty much, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Can you do that again? Can you appear by the side of the wardrobe for us? We saw you disappear. We're not here to cause you any harm. We're just trying to help this family and find evidence. We're trying to show people that you exist beyond death. And we're here to help you as well. I promise we don't mean you any harm. Just need answers.
I mean, I asked that figure that appeared on the Kinect to interact, and it did reach out towards the wardrobe, and it sort of, you know, as we've used the Kinect, I sort of kept an eye on it, mapping human form. So if there's somebody real in front of me, and I've seen them bend, and I've seen them move, and I've seen how the Kinect has mapped them, and that did actually, looking at the Kinect footage, it did look like there was a person there that we couldn't see. And you know, I always try and get it to interact. So whatever I asked it to do, if it does it, I mean, that's a physical effect. I can't make that Kinect do that. You know what I mean? It's doing it because I'm asking it to do it. So that sort of gives it a bit of credence to me. And it was, I mean, we had a couple of figures that night on that investigation, and that was a good one. That was, you know, that was interesting. As you heard in my voice, I had a little chuckle because, like, you know, the Kinects, like I said, I've loved using it on the paranormal, and yeah, I thought that was quite. I think that's quite interesting footage. Myself, if I was watching that from, you know, that was somebody else's footage, I'd be impressed. So, you know, for me, I was at the time, I was impressed at the interaction I had.
And that's what you're looking for, is interaction, because
Yeah.
you know, these are tools that I don't think we've scratched the surface at the moment. We haven't quite scratched the surface of what we can do with this equipment and technology and what it can tell us about ourselves, because, you know, there's interaction there between you and something or someone on another frequency or another vibration, and you're asking it to show it's there, and that is, you know, that's quite
Well,
quite
Martin,
something.
you know, Martin, who built the Kinect device, was with me, and he, you know, you can hear him as well. He was like, that did what he wanted it to do. Do you know what I mean? And it did. I asked it to do, you know, reach out and reach towards the wardrobe, and it did. So it's, you know, it's it's what you say about sort of footage like that. I mean, you're going to get people that's going to say, "Oh, it was this, it was debunk it," but I'm struggling to debunk some of the Kinect footage we've had. I really have on all the cases we've done with it.
We have much more footage to show from this case, resulting from the conversations we had with what we feel are South Wales miners from the Penalta pit, and we are looking for any information from people who maybe worked at the pit or lived in the area around the time of the 1984 miners' strike. If you have any information, please email us at paranormalnow@outlook.com. Did you enjoy the video? If so, please give us a like and subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to join us every Wednesday at 8 PM for the Now Debate. Also, you can take a look at some of our other videos on screen now. I am Jared from Paranormal Now. That has been Richard Oliver, and thank you very much for joining us. Take care.